Okay, Dusty, do a left here and then the next right when we get to it.
Alrighty. That's some mighty fine countryside we're in here, YouTube guy.
Yeah, it's nice, isn't it? It's really nice. I think we're going to love being here. Right here. Yeah, chuck a right, please. Right, so in a minute we should be coming up to, there we go, that's exactly where I thought it would be, like a small village or hamlet, and I think there's a bakery here, so let's have a look in there. Right, so this is the pizzeria. Yeah, that was marked on the map. Where's the bakery? Is that it over there? Yeah, that looks like it. Oh, nothing coming. Let's go and have a look.
Yeah, that looks alright, YouTube guy. I reckon we can start doing some business with these guys. Better get ourselves some grain going though. Gotta make some flour.
Yeah, this is it, Dusty. We need to decide what we're going to get into. Let's have a look round first before we make any snap decisions.
Oh yeah, of course. Gotta see it all first.
But yes, it's a very pleasant place. Shame about the electricity pylons, but can't have it all, I suppose. Lots of people milling about, which is always a good sign, especially with such a quiet area. Yeah, we're right down in the bottom southwest corner, Dusty, of the area here. So we've got the bakery, we've also got the pizzeria, and it looks like, yeah, we've got a spinnery. And we know how well we do with making wool. Just wondering if they've got some sort of clothes manufacturer. If not, that could be something that we get into. We've done it before, we know it pays.
Yeah, that's right. Clothes always paid well. Long as there's a good price for them, though. We were lucky. We had the supermarket just in town there back in Erlengrad. They'd always pay a good price for a crate of clothes.
Yeah, and that's what we're going to have to do. We're just going to have to check the different productions and see what we can get into. Right, let's jump back in the old Land Rover and let's head, I think, just north.
You fellas okay there? We got a problem or something?
Yeah, we're just on our way now, lads, okay? We'll be out your way. Don't run any trouble. Oh, I wonder what that was all about, Dusty. I know some people don't like new faces about town, but I think we could really do without that.
Yeah, that don't feel like a good start now, does it, YouTube guy? Probably ain't seen an old Land Rover in years.
Yeah, I don't think that's what they were worried about, Dusty. So there's something coming up on the left. Let's give that a look. I don't know what it is. Is it a mill? Ah yes, this is what we're looking for, the grain mill, and conveniently placed just slightly up the road from the bakers. Okay, that's good to know, so let's just check that on the map. Yep, grain mill, smack bang west of where we are at the farm, so that's good to know, although access to that across the trees, no, I think we'd have to go around the road. That's alright, I'm just trying to get a bearing for where we are.
Where to next then, YouTube guy?
Well, I think from this point we just head straight up into town. That's the next major point. We may not get to see everything on our first trip round, but at least we're getting an idea. There's definitely some sort of bio production or facility on the left there. I think we're going to skip past that for now. Let's just stick on this main road into town. We can always check that out at another date. It's not something I've ever really been keen on getting involved with. So here we are then, we are entering into town from the kind of west side, I would say. A petrol station there on the right hand side. Just stop there a minute, Dusty. What have we got there on the left? Sugar mill. Okay, we've got a sugar mill.
I'm gonna do a left here. Got a good feeling. Think this is the way we came in.
Yeah, I think it is, Dusty. I remember that greenhouse. Actually, I think that's for sale. I'm sure I saw a sign on the way in. If it is, that's something we can investigate if we're interested. Greenhouses really sorted us out when we were in Erlengrat.
Well, ain't that the truth? I found the store, you two guy.
Yep, so we are literally right back where we started. Okay, whiz around the back, Dusty. We don't need to spend too long here. And then when we come out, we'll do a left. Ah, ice cream. Lovely. So if we ever want to chill out on a hot summer's day, we can grab a Coke and an ice cream.
Sounds good to me, you two guy. Prefer a beer, though.
Yeah, well, I know you do, Dusty. And then just coming up on the left-hand side, I think, is the animal dealer. Yep, so that's worth knowing because I think animals is something we're going to get into fairly early, given all the space we've got. Good to know it's there. Do a right here, Dusty. And do it right again. Yeah, not sure whether we want to go left or right here. Hold on, let me just check the map. Yeah, do a left. So if we head on out of town, we should pick up, there we go, that's what I'm looking for. I think it's all the sawmill and all the wood related stuff on the right hand side.
Wanna go in there?
Yes please.
Okay, hold on.
Yeah, so I think, what have we got? Have we got carpentry? If so, that is going to be super useful. Yes, we've got a carpentry. We've got the mill. And it makes absolute sense to have all that smack bang in the middle, given that all the forest is surrounding it.
What are your thoughts on forestry, YouTube guy? I know it's never been one of your favorite pastimes.
No, it's not, Dusty, if I'm honest. I just find that it just takes ages, and I don't really enjoy it. I don't know. I think I'd rather be out in a field, in a big tractor, you know, dealing with the crops. Because I know that once you've done that, you can kind of sit back and relax for a couple of months and deal with other stuff like animals, whereas forestry just seems to be kind of ongoing.
Well, I think we'd be missing a real trick not to give forestry a go here. Plenty of opportunity. If we got the money in the bank, why don't we pick up some proper equipment this time? You'll find life's a lot easier when you got a big Bertha on your side. Pulling out those trees, chopping them up, easy peasy.
Yeah, maybe you're right, and that's definitely something we can talk about. So let me just show you the map, I'll show you where we've been, and I think it's time to make some decisions. Okay, so we started off from the farm here, we came down the track, we did a left, we came all the way down heading southwest south, and then we did a right at this T-junction. So from the T-junction we came wound around field 75, 73, 74, coming across right to the bottom southwest corner. That's where we picked up the pizzeria, the bakers, and the spinnery, although we didn't see the spinnery. From there, straight up north past 88 and 82, and that's where we picked up the grain mill. And then following the main road all the way round, we bared northeast, coming east into the town from a westerly direction. From there, we saw the petrol station. We then got the... did we see the farmer shop? I don't know if we did. We did a left, certainly, and came up. We got the main store fuel there. We saw, yeah, the Freddo, the ice cream. Came down, saw the animal dealer. Chucked a right again. Cut across here to the left. What's that in there? Ah, restaurant. So we didn't see that. That's good to know. Came all the way down here. Missed out the fries. Ah, fries. Dusty. That is where we made all of our big money when we left Erlengrat. Oh, I'm wondering whether that's something we get into straight away. Get some spuds in the ground. We're going to have to check all this. And then we continued all the way down, and we've just cut off here, and you can see that's where we are now. We've got the sawmill. And we've also got the biomass heating plant. That's what it was on the way in. I wasn't sure what that was. And of course, we've got the carpentry. So we've pretty much covered everything. Didn't see what was up here on the left. We said there was something, yeah, there we go, biogas plant. We did say that on the way in. And we've also got lime production. That's good to know. And the grain elevator. Right on the northeastern tip of the map, we've also got cereals, an oil mill, and grape processing. Yes, Dusty, grapes. This is perfect country for it. Hills, sunshine. Oh, I think we could get into some of that. That means specialist equipment. And you know how I feel about specialist equipment.
Well, I like the idea of grapes, YouTube guy. One thing we don't have here is a brewery. But hell, if we can take those grapes, stick them with a bit of yeast, make ourselves some wine, well, I'll be happy.
Dusty, we need to talk about your drinking problem.
Only problem I got's you, YouTube guy. Let's leave it there.
Dusty, the only other thing I want to have a quick look at, really, is cutting through the forest. Let's just see what that landscape's actually like. So if we just cruise on out the back of the wood area, the sawmill, whatever we want to call it, then we will cut our way through the forest, I believe. I think it's right here, Dusty. And then we can have an idea. It's not the main forest, I wouldn't have thought, but it'll give us an idea of terrain, that's for sure.
Yeah, look at the hills already, YouTube guy. We're gonna need to get ourselves a proper track vehicle up here. Though, to be honest, this little Land Rover's eating it up.
Yeah, Dusty, you cannot beat a Land Rover. They are awesome. Alright, just follow the track round, I think. Oh, I think we're right there, Dusty. Yeah, we are winding around this track. We are right in the thick of the main forest. So if we just continue to head due south, make sure that we track down. Let's try and aim for this big clearance area. And then from there, we should be able to track east. Yeah, that's it. Back out to the farm. Well, I think that was a really good idea there from Dusty to have a bit of a drive around and get our bearings. The question is now, what do we do? We've got 4.5 million in the bank. We can buy anything we want. We can get into any production chain we want. So what do we do? Love to hear your thoughts. I think this is going to be one hell of an adventure here. So stick around, hit that subscribe button if you want to be notified of the next episode as soon as it comes out the door. But until next time, as always, take care. See you soon. Bye bye.